My next question is to Roopji. Sir, with respect to as a chief commercial officer of ONGC Tripura Power Company Limited, I also want to listen the initiatives you are taking in this era, and also from the policy point of view, where you see that from 175 gigawatt today, 500 gigawatt mandate in 2030. How are we going to reach there? Like, if there's some policy decision which you would like to introduce. Thank you, sir.
First of all, thank you so much for inviting me to this August forum. Not only I am happy to be here as a speaker, but I am improving my knowledge also here with I'm an expert of various department. Thank you so much. Your first question regarding renewable, I'd like to explain a bit about the background of this company, because this ONGC Tripura Power Company is a gas-based. We have a gas-based power plant. Though it is called clean energy, but still it is a fossil energy. We do not consider it as a green energy. But even after that, we are also trying to find out how to penetrate, how to help in the renewable sector. And accordingly, in fact, we keep on discussing with our beneficiary states as a power supplier. Then we have come to know that as a pilot case, we have taken over a case of Assam State Distribution Company, and we find their power requirement is peak and off peak is huge difference. They have because there is very less industry, and because of that, this off peak power is much more than the peak powers. Peak demand is more, but power requirement is availability is less. So at the same time, they have to buy power from the exchange at a very high rate, and that range because we know the peak power price is around 10 rupees in the exchange, and moreover, if it is not catered, because their difference is around 500 megawatt, and it's not possible to get from the exchange also because it is difficult to predict, and they have to go for deviation mechanism. So considering all this, we give a proposal, because we are talking about renewable. That's why I'm coming to that point. We have given a proposal to the Assam State Discom that why don't you go for a battery storage? Why don't you go for a battery storage to minimize your requirement from the grid? But at the same time, we all know the cost is very high in battery as of now. But since the discussion starts in the month of October, and that time it was per megawatt 12 crore was the 8 crore was the per megawatt cost of the battery. But now it is come down to around 6 crores. So it is in declining method, and we had a discussion, because what happened, because there is no other way. If you go for mismatch your peak and off peak power, then you have to go for storage, whether it is pump storage, whether it's hydrogen, or whether it's a battery. Pump storage is issues, because we all know this pump storage is time taking. It's a hydro project only. There will be 2 reservoirs. If we have a single reservoir and there is a upward land, in height, then you can go for pump storage. Otherwise, it is not possible. But we find that it is better to start a battery storage as a pilot project, so that then gradually price will come down. And then people will be acquainted, familiar how it will be used. Because issue is that if you install the battery or storage also, you have to know at what time you are to use it. That experienced people has to be there, and we have to understand the down level of workers. So that is one of the idea, and we have made an agreement for 500 megawatt or 250 megawatt to hour a day. So that's we are doing. We are trying for that. And moreover, they are coming with 2000 megawatt solar also. Then again, there should be another 400 megawatt less during high during off peak hours, because 2000 megawatt solar will be around maybe 400 300 megawatt. So again, there will be much mismatch. So that is an area we are looking for. And moreover, if we put this nearby the what is called solar, then your transmission issue, that we are putting the transmission solar for during daytime, can be used by the battery in the evening times. And then other issues also like just I am taking one more minute like Guwahati is they are going to make it a islanding system. If you go for an islanding system, then you have to have a base load station nearby. But so far Guwahati is concerned, they are having a base load station is around 150 kilometer away. That is also not advisable for islanding system. So that is the now we are talking about regulatory. Definitely regulatory is coming up in many ways, and we are looking for battery storage also. But recently, Ministry of Power has circulated a notification mentioning how battery will be equipped with the generation, with the discom as well as with the transport. So this much I can tell.